Hi, Facebook family and friends. I'm in my guest room now. I am so happy. I'm just ecstatic, and I'm going to tell you why. Because they did not find Diddy guilty on the most serious charges, which was sex trafficking and something else. But anyway, I'm happy. Now that judge that's overlooking the case, that's listening to the case, I think he's racist as hell. He's mad because the feds lost. They did. They got to take that L. They got to eat it. They got to eat it, and they're not happy about that. And neither is the judge because he's on their side, of course. I think that Diddy should be able to go home to his family. I really think that Diddy was. I'm not going to say that he was for all what they said that he did because we haven't heard from Diddy in a whole year. Now we heard from them and they kept shoving that video down our throat with him dragging Cassie, but they didn't show what happened before Cassie ran out. They didn't show that. But I heard on I forget the lady's name. Anyway, some podcast that Cassie jumped on him and was fighting him. Not to say that he should have put his hands on her because she's still a woman, but I love my husband dearly, but I know better than to hit him because he just might hit me back. I know he could beat me up. So why would I do that? It doesn't make any sense. Same thing with Cassie. Um, but I am so happy that they're not going to keep Diddy for years. They already messed up his legacy. I mean, his reputation is shot, but I still think that Diddy is a survivor, and when Diddy gets out of there, out of jail, not out of there, but out of jail, I think Diddy is going to do good, real good. I think people are going to, I think people are still upset and afraid because he didn't throw anybody off the bus, but I'm sure with all the raid that they did, the Homeland Security with the raid and stuff, none of that came out, and everybody just wondering, well, what's, let's hear some juicy stuff, some other stars or whatever. But we really didn't hear a lot. I mean, what's going on? And I personally, I think that goes on a lot in Hollywood. I'm not going to call it Hollywood. I'm going to call it Hollywood. I think that goes on a lot. I really, really do. And I don't think they're going to stop that anytime soon. That's why they still got Diddy around. But Diddy, he could be he's going to be the king of the whatever. I don't even know what to call it, but he's gonna be like, you thought I was hell then, look at me now type thing. But I'm really, really excited about that. But I did have to go and take care of some business. Oh my God, I took care of so much business. I had a son. He was 40 years old. He passed away in 2020, April of 2020, actually. It was at the height of the COVID-19. So my niece had sent me some information regarding that. So I was taking care of that today. And I have to take care of some more stuff tomorrow regarding that. And I just been taking care of a lot of business today. Um, it's funny. I wonder how Tisa Tells feels. How she feels because she was so not. I mean, you could when you watch the news, you could see who was on Diddy's side and who wasn't on his side. And Tisha Tells, she was not on his side. Every time he had a L, she was so happy. Every time, I should say, the defense had a L, she was so happy. Well, Tisha, Tisa, whatever the hell your name is, we get the last laugh at you because The most serious charges, the life charges, he didn't get. He didn't get convicted on. And I'm happy. I am so happy. Me and my husband was in Norfolk when we found out, and we were like so happy because we were always from jump. We were in Diddy's corner just because, if you know what I mean, just because we were in his corner. Um, so since I've been home, I've been watching it on. I'm watching it on the computer. I've been watching it on TV. I mean, it's just like that's all. So many people have made money on this guy. I mean, content creators, podcast people, that people that you never even heard have started out and making money, a good amount of money because of P Diddy. Yeah, because of the case of took the prosecution had 33 witnesses or 30 something witnesses, and the defense had called no one. Now that was kind of strange, but at the end, I guess it didn't even matter. Out of all, and I know Diddy is, so they say is a monster. I don't know the man, so I really can't say yay or nay. But just overall, I'm going to be on Diddy's side. I wonder why. But overall, I'm going to be on Diddy's side. I'm not going to believe the oppressors and get on their side because they said, because we know that they lie, and if we don't know, then we in a lot of trouble. You better ask somebody. Oh, that's my phone. Hold on. I get phone calls all the time that don't amount to anything. Yeah, but that's something. So I don't know. It's late. What time is it? It's 6:02. They should have ended court at 5 o'clock, but I don't know if they're still deliberating or. Well, there's nothing to deliberate. Well, the judge. They're talking to the judge, so the judge could still be in there. I don't know, but I do hope that they do let him go home because I think he's really did good. I didn't think he was going to last. Personally, I didn't think he was going to last so long in jail. I thought they were going to take him out like they did. They've done to so many of us. But I guess so much attention was on him that they're afraid. Like now they're like they've never seen anything like this before. I mean, once they did the when they put the RICO charge on him. Now, when I heard the RICO, I'm like, RICO? Well, where's the other people? That's basically used for mobsters. And let's not forget, what's his name? John Gotti. He beat the feds 3 times. Teflon John, they used to call him. So it's not. I mean, that 1%, 2%. That that's where did he got off. They have to admit it. They lost, and they are mad. Quick Diddy update. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have to get off of line now because the judge is saying something else, and I want to see what's going on. But I'll be back to let you guys know what's going on. Okay. All right. Talk to y'all later. Bye.